Ramanujan for G is now available on the Google Play Store. Try it out for free.
So, hello students. Today we are starting the new unit. Okay. So, which is the functions, right? So, till now we have completed the sets and the relation. Now, the function is very important. Okay. So, you should learn it properly. Okay, and you should learn every concept of it, right? Because like the sets and the relation are like the part of function, right? And the whole calculus will be based on the function mainly. So like this is the basic of calculus, right? So let us start first. Let me know the functions and how we will map it, right? And we will learn about the uh, domain, codomain, range, and all these things, right? So let us start. Now, let me first write here. Our topic is functions, right? First, we will define it, right? So let a, let me wait. Yeah. So let a and b be any two non-empty sets, right? So if to each element x belongs to a unique element belongs to b under a rule f, right? So then this relation is called function from a into b, and written as function of a to b or a function b, right? So from here we concludes that if x belongs to a and y is equals to fx belongs to b, then x comma y belongs to function, right? Next, if x1 and y1 belongs to f and x2 and y2 belongs to f, then y1 is equals to y2. Okay. Now there is a term which is called a real valued function. Real valued function. So here let f belongs to a to b and a is r and b is also this, and we can say it be defined by y is equals to fx, where x belongs to a and y belongs to b. Then f is called real valued function, right? So I think you have copied. Next is domain. So the set of A, the set of A is called domain of F, that is all possible this values of x for which fx exist, and we noted this by d of f. Similarly, for codomain, the set of B is called codomain of F, and which denoted by C of F, right? Now the next is the range. What is range? This is the set of all F, the set of all F images of elements of A of this A is called range of function F, that is all possible values of fx for all values of x denoted by rf. Okay, so the range, we can say the range of f is equals to f of x and x belongs to a, right? So the thing is, the range of f is always a subset of codomain of f, which is f of x and x belongs to a, right? So this we have defined till the range. Now the point is here, the range of f is always a subset of codomain, is always a subset of codomain B, that is RF of CF, right? Example, like this A and this B are given, and here A, B, C, D are elements. Here 1, 2, 3, 4. So this belongs to this belongs to this, and this also belongs to this 3, right? So from the figure we can say domain is A B C D, which is A. Okay, so the codomain is 1, 2, 3, and 4, which is B. And talking about the range, which is 1, 2, and 3, right? So RF is belongs to that CF, right? Right. Now there is one more algebra of functions. So let f and be the two real valued function with the domain df and dz, right? So the first is sum. First is sum. So which is f of g x is equals to f of x plus g of x. Domain is domain of fx plus gx is df union, sorry, df intersection g, right? Second is difference, which is f of minus z equals to x, which is f of x minus g of x. And domain of fx minus g of, sorry, gx is also df intersection d of z, right? So first, till now you can copy. Okay. Next is the multiplication, which is alpha function x, which is alpha fx. Next is the product, which like f of z multiply x, which is fx into gx. And the last is, sorry, second last is the question, first question. F by g of x. So we can write this as fx into gx, where gx is not equals to 0, right? Next is the domain of under root fx is df intersection x of fx should greater than equals to 0. Next thing is the 1 function first. 1 function. So a function a to b is said to be 1 if different elements of a have different images in b. That is, like no two different elements of a have the same images in b. Such a mapping is also known as the injective mapping or an injection mapping, right? So method to test 1 is like if x1 and x2 belongs to a, then we can say f of x1 is equals to f of x2, which is x1 is equals to x2. And we can say x1 is not equals to x2. So that is f of x1 is not equals to f of x2. Next is that onto function. Okay, so let a to b, if every element in b has its list 1 pre-images in a, then f is said to be onto function or surjective mapping or surjection, right? So we can say like f inverse y belongs to a and a of y belongs to b, then this is onto function. In other words, we can say range of f is equals to codomain of f. Okay, so you can copy this first. Next we are having into function. Okay, so that is like a function f of a that is range and the codomain. Then the function is onto. Like the if function is not onto, then it is into, right? So the function f of a belongs to b is an into function if there exists an element in b having no pre-image in a, right? Next we are having bijection or 1 onto function. Okay, so function f a to b is bijection or bisective if it's 1 as well as onto. So we can say like for 1 fx is equals to f of y, which is x is equals to y, and a is equals to sorry ax and y belongs to a. Second is it is onto, right? So a y of belongs to b, so there exist x belongs to a such that f of x is equals to y, right? So by this we can say it's clearly bijection. So copy here. Next is this many one functions. So a function f a to b is said to be a many one, like if two or more elements of set A have the same image in set B. In other words, like a to b is a many one function if it's not a one function, right? So we can write f of a belongs to b is many one if there exists x1 and x2 belongs to a such that x1 not equals to x2 but f of x1 is equals to f of x2, and it can also be defined as the function is many one and if it is has local maximum or local minimum, right? Okay, so let us take one example, like the function this a, this b. Okay, so a1, a2, a3, a4 and a5. Similarly, b1, b2, b3, b4, b5 until b6 is here. So a1 to b1, a2 to b2, a3 also comes to b2, a4 goes to b3 and a5 goes to a5, right? So, and here one more. So this is x1, x2, x3, x4 and x5. Here it's y1, y2, y3, y4 and y5. So this x1 goes to this goes to this, and x3 also comes here. And so this is a many one function, right? This is the example of many one function. Next is inverse of a function. So this is important. Okay. So if function a to b, b11 and onto function, then the mapping f inverse b to a such that f inverse b is equals to a, and f of a to b, b11 and onto function. So there exists a unique function g, which b to a such that given fx is equals to y or gy is equals to x. So basically this x belongs to a and y belongs to b, right? So finally we can say z is f inverse b, which is b to a, and here fx exists and x of x fx, this also belongs to f, right? So let us take example. Let us consider a one function with domain a and b, a and the range b, right? So a is, example, a is 1 2 3 and 4, b is 2 4 6 and 8. So f a to b is given by fx, fx is equals to 2x. Okay, so the function will be 1 comma 2, 2 comma 4, 3 comma 6 and 4 comma 8, right? Now talking about f inverse, which will be 2 comma 1, 4 comma 2, 6 comma 3 and 8 comma 4, right? So this is the example. So next class we will start with the graphs of a function, and like the graph we will draw for the constant identity function, polynomial, rational, modulus, like sigma function, and the greatest integer, least integers, fractional part, reciprocals, exponentials, logarithms, trigonometric power, cosines, tangent, secant. So all this we will draw. So enough for today. So thank you guys.